Hello everyone, and welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Olivia Wilson. Today we are talking about something that sounds, well, frankly, it sounds fake. Imagine this. You are scrolling through the internet getting ready for a trip, and you see an offer for 30 gigabytes of global data for free for 120 days. And the kicker? No credit card required. If you are like me, your immediate reaction is, okay, where is the scam? Because in the telecom industry, nothing is free. Verizon and AT&T charge $10 a day for roaming. Even the budget apps charge you for a single gigabyte. So, an offer of 30 gigabytes for $0? That sets off alarm bells. So, I decided to dig into eSIMfree.org to find out if they are legit, and more importantly, how on earth they can afford to do this. Here's what I found out. It actually comes down to the economics of advertising. You see, big travel data companies spend an absolute fortune, millions of dollars, on Facebook and Google ads. It costs them about $15 to $20 in ad spend just to convince one person to buy a plan. The team at eSIMfree decided to flip that model upside down. Instead of paying Mark Zuckerberg or Google to show you ads, they took that entire marketing budget and used it to buy wholesale data bandwidth. And then, they give that data to you. It's actually a pretty smart bet. They figure that if they give you a premium, high-speed experience for free, you're going to tell your friends. They are trading advertising dollars for word of mouth. But I know what you're thinking. Olivia, nothing is truly free. Are they selling my data? That was my biggest concern too. Usually, if you aren't paying for the product, you are the product. But in this case, the answer is no. eSIMfree is a connectivity provider, not an ad network. They don't track your browsing history, and they don't sell your personal info. The real catch, if you want to call it that, is that they are using us to stress test their new global infrastructure. They need real users in Paris, Tokyo, and New York to ensure their network switches are robust. You get free data, and they get to perfect their technology. The part that really convinced me was the payment method. Or rather, the lack of one. They do not ask for a credit card. Most free trials require your card because they hope you'll forget to cancel so they can charge you later. eSIMfree doesn't do that. When the data runs out, the plan just stops. No auto-renew. No surprise bills. So is it legit? Yes. And honestly, since they don't take your payment info, you have zero risk. You can claim the plan, scan the QR code, and run a speed test. If it works, you just saved a ton of money on roaming. If it doesn't, you didn't lose a dime. I've left a link in the show notes if you want to check it out for yourself. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Olivia Wilson, and I'll catch you in the next episode.